Have you ever thought to yourself, what the am I doing in the middle of the night? You're fed up with everything. You're tired of sabotaging your future self. You realize that you don't keep your promises and you start second guessing everything whenever you try to do something. If so, then this is the video for you. One time in the middle of the night, I'm stoned and I have to go to work in 7 hours. I have a little weed left over and I'm thinking, should I just smoke this now so I don't smoke tomorrow? Of course I go do it. Then I end up buying more the next day. I would always come home and smoke weed and escape myself to video games the first chance I got. I would do this day after day. I had no idea I would feel so lost at just 22 years old. Whenever I would try something productive, I would start overthinking about scenarios that would happen, which made me go back to playing video games. After 6 months of this, I quit my job. I realized that nothing changes if nothing changes. If I keep up with these bad habits, I will be stuck in this loop. But I didn't want to be in my 40s and look back with regret that I procrastinated everything and ran away every time I was met with resistance. 1 year later, here I am sitting in my shorts talking to you guys at 7 AM. I have never felt so productive in my life and I barely ever smoke or play video games anymore. Here's what I did. First step is to write down your identity. This is so you stay on this route for the long run. Let's face it, whenever we do something productive, it almost feels unnatural. Because through all these years you have let others told you what you are. That's why you need to update your identity. Let's say you want to be a bodybuilder. Then you write down that you're a top athlete that builds muscle and always follows his goals. It's not about the truth here, it's about what you want to be. Because then you can move as if you are that person. You have no idea how many people out there are delusional about their position in their working fields. But the thing is, it works. If you think that you are a lazy slacker, then of course, after 2 weeks of productivity, you will snap back. After a while, you will also write down why you're an athlete. Because when you write down why, it sticks deeper onto you. Second step is morning routine, because it's the beginning of our day. For some of you, this is pretty basic, but this is actually the hardest part. I learned that every battle during the day is so much easier when you have won the hardest one, which is waking up early. You can choose how early you want to wake up, as long as you get the 7 hours of sleep and wake up at the same time, you have the fundamentals down. This almost always makes me do the task I put up for myself during the day. Third step is to define your reasons and cost of inaction. You will underestimate this because most of us look at our future self as strangers, which is the core of the problem. That's why you write down all your reasons for doing something. For example, if you're thinking about becoming a YouTuber, then you write down why you want to become a YouTuber. This will make you more resistant to overthinking when you're on this path of trying it. You also write what will happen if you don't do it. Cost of inaction. Example, if I don't go to the gym, I will not have the body I want. The last step is to implement the 2-minute procrastination rule, which basically is making the task you're procrastinating into 2 minutes, since it's better to have started than to do nothing at all. Once I understood that I have to establish the habit before expanding upon it, then I finally would stop procrastinating it. I would always do the other way around, where I would do the gym for 1 hour and then I felt burnt out and would never do it again. I lowered my ego and went first 2 minutes, then 5 minutes and kept expanding upon it, and this killed my procrastination. Now, after 1 year later, if I don't go to the gym, I get the same feeling like I haven't brushed my teeth. I always manage to do 45 minutes sessions. It has worked great for me. I know you Sigma males are thinking, oh my god, 45 minutes, that's nothing. The thing is, it's about consistency. And if you're feeling lost like I did after university and don't know what to do, you need to remember that it's better to have this lost feeling now than having it in 10 years. You first need to find out what you need to do to get there, then you implement these steps.